Hey everybody, welcome back to HearPalHere. My name is Pal. Today's video I'm going to be showing you guys my Yamaha BB300 bass. I'm going to talk about some of the features, show you some sounds, and give my overall impressions of this instrument. It has been modified from its original condition quite a bit. It was all done before I bought it, and I'll tell you guys the story of how I have this bass. I'm actually going to be selling it, so I wanted to make sure that I do a video about it before I do so. And yeah, just kind of show it off and show you guys, some of the features. So first things first, I guess the things that I would say that are not original that are interesting to note are that the tuners have been changed from the originals to Schaller tuners. The strap pins have been changed to locking pins. The bridge has been changed to a badass Bass 2 bridge as well. And I don't know for sure, but I believe that the pickup has been changed as well. And I tried to check out what it is. I believe it's some kind of DiMarzio pickup, but I really don't know. There's no labeling on it, but I seem to remember my friend telling me that that's what it was when I bought it a long time ago. So yeah, and I also don't think this little thumb rest thingy was probably original either, but that's pretty handy. I use it as well. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been changed for sure. And the other thing that's probably not original is this black finish. Whenever I've looked for this model online, I've only seen it in other colors besides black. I've never seen any black ones. And I'm pretty sure this one was originally red as well. Around the edges of the pickup cavity, as well as the electronics area here in the back, you can see faint little red marks where I believe that is the original finish. It's almost this like shiny, I don't even know if it's candy apple or whatever, but some kind of red color. And I'm pretty sure that would have been in the original color. I think whoever did paint it probably did a pretty good job, because I never even noticed that for many years until probably the wear kind of started kind of happening. But I think it looks great, as it is, and I certainly, wouldn't change it. I really like the black color. I think it looks really good. As far as the woods used, I believe it's a maple neck with a rosewood fretboard, or something that at least looks like rosewood for sure. And I don't know about the body. It's heavy as all heck, so I don't know what it is, but it's probably nothing too cheap. Might be basswood or something, but I don't know, because I think those would usually be a little bit lighter than this. So I don't know what the body is. This would have probably been made in the late 80s or so, and my friend bought this probably in the early 90s, if I remember the story correctly, or maybe mid 90s. And I ended up buying it from him. He was like a really good friend. We were in a band together. That was the first band I was ever in college. And when he actually kind of upgraded and bought some new basses, he wasn't really playing this one much, and he ended up selling it to me for a very friendly, I would say, almost like a gift. He gave him just a small amount of money for it, and it's been with me since then. So this, I would have bought this, that would have probably been maybe 2000, 2001, something like that. I don't remember the exact date, but it would have been around there. So probably it's been with me for like 20 years or so. And yeah, with him for probably 10 years before that, and and he bought it a few years old. And I believe some of these modifications, I think maybe the tuners were done by him, and maybe the bridge too, but I'm not even sure. So I don't even know if he had bought it like this already. I do believe he put the straplocks on it. So that's pretty much it for the features. It does have kind of the very simple P-bass style layout. It has the P-bass style pickup and just one volume and one tone, and that's pretty much it. So it's a very simple, sturdy, workhorse kind of bass. I am not very much of a bass player, so apologies to anyone who is offended by my bass playing. Hopefully it's not that bad. But basically, you know, the reason why I'm selling it is because I do consider myself primarily a guitar player who dabbles on bass. I like to have one around just in case I want to do a recording and I want to add a bass part if there's nobody who is a legit bass player around who can play it. But, you know, lately I haven't been playing this much at all. And, you know, I can definitely use some money for it. So that's one of the reasons why I'm selling it. But I'm also selling it because my wife is now getting into playing bass, and we have a nice short scale bass that she has. And I find that even for myself, even though my hands are quite a bit bigger than hers, I just find it way more comfortable being a guitarist, moving to the short scale bass and playing something on that and noodling a bit versus playing this. You know, this is a regular full scale. I don't even know what the actual measurement is. Maybe I'll put it on the screen for anybody who's interested. But it's certainly, you know, kind of a big size, you know, large size full scale bass length. And for me, it's certainly kind of a big reach to get around it. And it's way more comfortable for me being on the short scale bass. So that's pretty much it. But really, I mean, I'm very happy with this bass. I think it sounds great. You know, I think it's, you know, it's very dependable. Like, it obviously has very few little things that could go wrong with it. So the tuners are solid. The bridge is great. The intonation's good. What more can you ask for? So yeah, I mean, it's great. I definitely recommend to anybody who's in the market for a you know, a cheap electric bass, check out the old Yamahas. I mean, you know, if you've been watching this channel for a while, that I have quite a few Yamaha guitars, and you know, I love their electric guitars. I just think they're awesome. And no surprise here that I think their basses are wonderful as well. This would have been a pretty cheap bass, you know, originally. I think with the upgrades, it's definitely, you know, kind of bumped the value quite a bit. I can't really say what the original pickup would have sounded like. I don't know what the original tuners would have done. I don't know what the original bridge would have done. But these are fairly easy changes to make. And I think, you know, if you're in the market, like I say, for a you know, a cheap workhorse bass, look into some of these old instruments. I think they have really cool, like, kind of vintage looks. They pretty much look like a standard kind of Fender, you know, P bass. And the changes to electronics are pretty easy. You know, changing tuners out, a bridge out, that's, you know, not a rocket science and not a huge expense. And then you've got yourself a killer bass. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more you know, videos of similar kinds of things that I will be doing in the future. And yeah, if you have any questions about the bass, let me know. I do my best to answer them. And you know, just look around. I'm sure you can still find some online used. And yeah, you can pick these up for a pretty good price, I would say. And yeah, that's it. So thanks everybody. See you in another video soon. Bye.